So I have this friend, and he's very into the Bible, and he's very into the New Testament. And I always ask him, like, hey, brother, like, have you ever read the book of Enoch? No. Well, have you ever read this, that, the other thing? I'm always giving him books, and he won't read them. He's like, I don't need to read any of that. All I need is what's in here. That, to me, is so incredibly... I hate to use the word stupid. I really do. But that line of thinking, that way of thinking, is just so crazy to me. Because there are quotes in the Bible that directly conflict that. Directly go against what you're saying. There's a quote in the Bible, and I forget exactly which one it is, but if you Google it, it'll come up. And it goes a little something like this. It says, it is the glory of God to hide a thing, but it is the honor of kings to find it. That's what the quote says along those lines. And what that's saying to me, all right, is that God hides information, and it is up for us to find it. So that means you have to read. That's how you find information. You have to read. And if you think that you can't read, no, you can't look into this because my pastor said that book is evil, and I'm not supposed to look into that book. Yeah, find a new pastor, because your pastor's a liar. It's unbelievable. Read everything. All information is necessary to come to a conclusion. That's how it works. You take all the information in. If you can't get the full picture, you're not creating that. How are you going to answer the question if you can't get the full picture? You're not getting all the information. How do people imagine if you were in school and you were given a test, but all the whole test, all the questions on the test you have never seen before, because you weren't there the day that they went over all of this stuff, so you didn't receive the information. How are you going to pass the test? You're not. You're going to fail the test. So you're going to have to tell your teacher, hey, by the way, Mrs. L, I can't pass this test because I wasn't there the day we went over this stuff. And you know what she's going to say? Oh, that's right. You need to read it. Go back and read it, and then I'll test you on it in a couple days. How do people expect to know anything if they won't read information? Oh, no, can't do it. No, my pastor said it's all I can read is in this book here. It's this book, and that's this book. Well, then what? If that's the case, and there are quotes in the Bible that talk about how, astrology and all of that stuff is evil and it's bad. It is, because in Job, they talk about the Pleiades and the bands of Orion. It's quoted saying, can we lose the bands of Orion and entering the sweet influences of the Pleiades, something like that. And those constellations, you got a winter month, you got a spring, and those constellations are constellations, those are stars. So, and they're talking about the sweet influences of the Pleiades, the sweet influence. There are quotes in the Bible that are directly talking about the constellation, the zodiac, the stars, directly talking about it. There's a quote in the Bible, Job 38, can thou bring Mazzaroth? What is Mazzaroth? Look up what Mazzaroth is. Mazzaroth is the 12 signs of the zodiac. That's what that means. So to those of you who think, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that because my priest or my pastor told me it's not good and I'm going to go burn in hell. No, you're not. What is going to happen is you're going to miss out on learning real information. You're going to continue to be brainwashed by these people that want your money. They want your attention, because most of them are, honestly, in my opinion, most of these people out there, they want your money. Look at how they live. A lot of these people that run these places, look at how they live. Look at the houses they live in. Look at the cars they drive. Look at the clothes they watch, the watches they wear. Look at how they live. and then tell me what they want, because a lot of them, they are lying to you about the truth. The Bible is loaded in symbolism. It's loaded in allegory. And there are reasons for it. There are reasons why traditionally we had to hide the truth in stories, because the Roman Empire, the Vatican, anyone that was in power did not want people to understand truth, because if you were confused, then you could never do anything. You were never a threat to anyone if you were confused, if you never received the good information. So they keep you in the dark. They've been doing this forever. Do you honest to God think that any government or any church or anyone that's higher up on this pyramid here on earth with us, we're on the bottom, do you think anyone above us is going to give us real information? That's not how it works. If you seriously think that, I think you need to rethink some things. Because why? We're the peasants. There has been no time in history where the peasants receive good information. They feed us crap. They lie to us and keep us peasants. They have the good information. They eat with the good silverware. And they give us the plastic utensils. We're at the kids' table. You get it? So it's like, learn things. Start learning things. Start learning the meaning of words. Start learning how the zodiac works. Start learning that the sky above us is a clock. That's God's clock. And that clock spins around above us. We are not moving. This earth is not moving. It can be proven a million ways from Sunday. All right, we have photos. I just bought a camera that takes photos that are so far it's ridiculous. 8 inches per mile squared. Yeah, I don't think so. I got photos of flat earth for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. I got video footage of radar footage of over 2,000 miles. Not a single smidge of curve. I'm talking about flat. And it goes on and on and on. We have been lied to. We have been deceived. Start figuring it out. Because if you really think we're living on this spinning ball, your mind is... I hate to say this to you, but when I walk around, I can see the people that are lost, like just really lost. And if you are on a spinning ball in your mind, you're one of those people. You're so far gone. And it's funny because I get people that, oh yeah, you think that, I bet, yeah, but you'll say that, but you believe in the Bible, this and that, you believe in all this stuff. You have no idea what I believe in, first of all. The Bible is allegory for the sun in the sky, the Son of God, the sun that gives life to the earth, the sun that gives light to the earth. And you know why it gives life to the earth? If that sun doesn't come up, there's going to be no life on this earth. So that sun is your savior. In the morning, that sun is the risen savior. And that's what they used to say back in the day. The sun is the risen savior in the morning. It's all symbolism and allegory. The sun dies every night. It's the 3 stages of the sun. He's the risen savior in the morning. He's the high and mighty savior at noon, and he dies at night, and he is resurrected and reborn. It's the triune relationship just between the sun and what the sun does. Everything is a triune relationship. They've been throwing gods and myth in our stories and storylines, and that's where we get half of our words from. We need to start waking up and learning the truth, people. It's been long enough now. Time to snap out of this. Okay? It's important. So please, do some research. I love you all. And of course, this is for entertainment